President Donald Trump has commuted the sentence of the infamous former gang leader, Larry Hoover, after years of lobbying by Kanye West. Hoover, now 74 years old, was the leader of the Chicago-based gangster Disciples, and was convicted in 1997 for running the criminal enterprise. He was serving a 200-year federal sentence in a Colorado supermax prison. However, following the president's intervention, he will be transferred to a state prison in Illinois to complete the remainder of his sentence on state charges. Prosecutors have described Hoover as one of the most notorious criminals in Illinois history. In court documents, they stated that he was responsible for directing violence and drug trafficking in Chicago from at least 1970 until 1995. Hoover's attorneys have welcomed Trump's decision, stating that Hoover has shown considerable growth and complete rehabilitation while incarcerated. They expressed gratitude for the president's action, noting that despite the court's reluctance, Hoover's voice remained alive through the efforts of many advocates and supporters. Hoover's legal team was informed on Monday that the commutation was proceeding, according to the New York Times. One of his lawyers, Justin Moore, mentioned that Hoover is an older gentleman with numerous health concerns who has aged out of criminality. Trump was lobbied to commute Hoover's sentence by Kanye West, especially after Alice Marie Johnson was appointed as the president's pardon advisor. Kanye West expressed his gratitude towards President Trump for freeing Larry Hoover, even though Hoover will still remain incarcerated. West had met with Trump at the White House in 2018, emphasizing the importance of freeing Hoover. In 2022, Hoover claimed that he is no longer the person people talk about or read about in newspapers, and disassociated himself from the gangster Disciples. Federal prosecutors have alleged that Hoover continued to orchestrate gang activities while in prison and believe he would attempt to reclaim his position as the gang's leader if released. In July 2020, Chicago's top federal prosecutor, U.S. Attorney John Lausch, argued that reducing Hoover's sentence would be a miscarriage of justice.